conversation. The first one is you have to look at what some of the solves are. I've heard that the one thing that would make us give up anything, in particular freedoms, is safety. So what degree are those installations providing some level of safety, yes or no? I think the other thing is data. The fact that what level of intelligent information is being captured related to it, even if it's just fed to the city and not to a brand to necessarily exploit or do something else with. So all these things aren't part of the consideration of building this. Look, everyone treats all of this like land. Digital advertising, out-of-home advertising, like this is land. It's important because people will see it. It's the same thing with the infrastructure, building a bus shelter of the future. It's land. But land has a multifaceted consideration. So there's no random opening of a Starbucks or a Target or a nail salon. It's well thought out with extensive geographic data, geoscape data, looking at neighborhoods, inflow, outflow, revenue, anchor stores, blah, blah, blah. What you find is when people do innovations like this, almost none of that is considered, even though all the information is there. The idea is that you have to take it through the same mixing bowl, the same blender, because it's land. The same way when someone opens up a new Walmart, or it's a new hardware store, it doesn't even matter, or it's a new Chipotle, or another Chick-fil-A, Lord help us. So I think that's the idea, is taking off all the boxes of all the solves. What is the value proposition? What is it going to capture? Because the government always wants a better way to capture information, surveil. It doesn't mean it has to be used without our knowing. If all of that is then mixed into the configuration, then it has a greater long-term viability. It has more tracks of being able to monetize it back. It has a greater sustained viability, and the public can buy into its value proposition. And what I will say in summary is half of what I say is absent in the thinking and in the execution. And then they find out later when they've literally scrapped these shelters of the future, or they just turned into relics for homeless to urinate on. That's part of the problem, the things you see in New York City.
It just becomes a net negative at the